him to answer this. How do you feel about the importance of having a really close friend in like uni? Like
An important close.
like basically the
Close friend.
importance of having like a really close, not close friend, but like a friend group,
A friend group.
especially when you're in varsity.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think there are a few like more important things for uni, like when you get there, because you can only do so much alone. Not to say
Yeah.
that like you won't get to where you want to go alone,
Yeah.
but life is collaboration, and you're always gonna need people or like someone that you can confide in,
Absolutely.
even if it's like, oh, we're gonna study together. But the whole, I think it's also like a matter of like what the world forces on you as well, with things like hustle culture,
Yeah.
with things like, oh, I don't really need a group of people, I can do everything alone. Calm, cool. Say you get to the point you want to get to. Okay, who's with you now? You know what I mean? Like who's standing next to you?
That's hard.
So
Facts.
man, like don't ever let them lie to you, man. Like you need people. Like
Yeah.
what you said.
Motoge
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 about.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. It's real shit.
How
It's
you
fine.
feel about it, bro?
I think genuinely, like he said, bro. Like you're always gonna need a close friend. Always. Because just like in the Bible, Jesus had all the means. He could do anything. He didn't need anyone. But what did he do? He had confidants, people he can confide in. The most powerful man on earth had someone he could confide in, someone he could cry to.
And you know what I like about him personally? He had people around him from different cultures, from different
everywhere.
upbringings.
Backgrounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
different personalities. It's like he could manage being around everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it didn't make. It's like the way you come, I take you as you are. I don't try to. Okay, he did change them. He did change them.
Yeah.
But it's like in our sense, you give a person grace in order. Your grace is supposed to allow a person to see how flawed they are.
But I have an unpopular. I have an unpopular opinion. I feel like though it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have a really close group friend and like especially varsity. But I don't think people should really rely on it. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to like when you want to be able. Let's say you're around people, you feel good, you're communicating with people. I feel like you should be able to be with yourself and still have that type of energy. For me, it's very important. I don't know why. There are times when I can go through like a week where I'm like, okay, it's like maybe my coworkers. I can go a week where I'm like communicating with everyone. I'm just thinking, but then there's a time I'd be like, okay, you know what? This week, maybe during my lunch breaks, I'm just gonna concentrate on myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside, take a walk, listen to music. Just you got. So I feel like you should be able to also have. I wouldn't say yourself, but be able to
I think saying like you should be able to have yourself is
not
the best way. to
not
put it.
yourself, but you should be able to indulge in your own energy.
Be comfortable in
Yeah,
your
in your
own
own
space.
in your own space, basically.
But I think everything's like a balance in that way. Because if you're with people too much, then you forget how to be yourself. If you're with
Yeah.
yourself too much, you forget how to be with other people.
Yeah.
So it's about like striking like a fine enough balance to exist without dependency on too many things.
True.
You know what analogy I like to use? Like wolves. They travel in packs, right?
Yeah.
But let's say one day I decide, you know what, I want to explore the forest. I want to be able to roam into the forest, but not be scared.
Yeah.
Be like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I'm
it.
roaming
Yeah.
and shit. Then at the end of the day, I'm like, how? Yo, where's the group at? I go back to the group.
Yeah, no, that's
Can
what
always
we
do
can
it.
Yeah, let's go.
Absolutely.
That's how I
like
feel
it.
about
I
it.
like
personally.
So, on the same topic, I know it's like one of the most painful things that you can experience as a person. One of the most is like losing someone that you really thought was your friend. So, I know a lot of people struggle with it. How this is directed to you? How would you
Why is it directed to him?
Yeah,
Who'd you
that sounds
lose,
like-
gang? Who did he lose?
Sounds like you have to like knowledge.
Yeah, bro. Like, what
friend
friend did you lose?
This
This is directed. This is directed to you.
My fault.
What the-
So, in your case, how have you moved from it and be able to heal in a
Especially
healthy-
a friend that you really enjoyed spending time
you
with.
have history with,
Yeah.
you have memories with. How do you move from it healthy without losing
I think
yourself?
that's a great question because I'm navigating that right now. So, man, it's tough, you know, because like this person is like person you communicate with all the time, confide in this person, like they are like your person.
Yeah.
But ultimately, damn, like you said, sometimes you gotta know like when to call it quits, or when it does end, you gotta understand that like things, people, they come and go,
Yeah. Absolutely.
and all you can do is really react off of that. But you gotta take the good that came from that and carry that with you.
Ooh, I love that.
That's fine.
That's really all you can do.
Yeah, because I always say I don't understand when friends break up and there's animosity.
It's like
It's
you
like-
only remember the bad
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
like I'm sorry for the bad language, like, but that nigga, fuck him. Yeah, that nigga's not real. For me, when I see someone that I used to be a friend with, and we're not friends anymore, no matter how bad it ended, I'd like dab you up, like,
Yeah.
like we were friends, bro. It's
In
like,
honor of
yeah,
everything we've
it's
been
like we don't need to be close. I'll just love you from afar.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because we did have good times, bro. We had good times. I'm just gonna love you from afar.
And times I would never take back. Like they shape who you are.
Yeah, no, they do.
You wouldn't be where you are right now without them. Understand? They played a huge role. Ultimately, it was bad. No. Ultimately, it was good, but at the moment, it was bad. But for the greater good, I guess.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Next topic.
You check it out.
Why is that directed at me? Who's in your ear, bro? Who's in your ear?
So the next